Hey everybody, we just finished Dance with the Stars. Finished. Finale. It's done. We don't have to watch Tyra anymore. And now you don't have to hear me fuss about Tyra anymore. But whatever. So this was the finale of Dance with the Stars, season 29. It came very fast. I cannot believe that it is over. However, I am a little shocked by the results. But before we get into that, make sure that you all are subscribed to my channel. Please and thank you. There should be a button down at the bottom and down in the description. And yeah, please subscribe to my channel so that you can always know when I put out new videos, especially with Dance with the Stars ending. I'm gonna, start something different. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so that you know when my videos are coming out. You'll get a notification. Also follow me on Instagram at Rach so that you know what's coming next, when another video is coming, what am I gonna talk about. Keep up with what I'm doing. So yeah, thank you in advance for watching. And let's get into the Dance with the Stars finale, shall we? So, at the beginning, we finally get a pro group dance. This is what Dancing with the Stars is all about, okay? Like, this is what I have been missing from this season. And honestly, Tyra in her dress, like, I honestly said out loud, I'm so glad that this is finale so that I don't have to watch her model walk out on the dance floor anymore. Honestly. So our first round of dances, they did two. Again, let's recap. So we have Kaitlyn and Artem, Nelly and Daniela, Neve and Jenna, Justina and Sasha are our final four. So they did a repeat dance. They got to choose one of their favorite dances from a previous week in the season. And so Kaitlyn and Artem went first. They chose her Britney Spears Argentine tango dance. And she did phenomenal. She's great. She's wonderful. She's lovely. Also, side note before we jump into the next person. As soon as they finished, Tyra comes out in a new dress. She literally wore one dress to walk out in, and then she changed. Okay, I'm good. I don't think I'll say anything else about Tyra for the rest of the remainder of the video and forever. Nelly and Daniela were next. He did, oh man, I don't remember what he did. I don't remember which one he did. I don't know. But his transformation from the beginning to now is really great. And honestly, like Derek said, I think it was last week, that's what this show is about. It's about transformation. It's about getting better. He has definitely gotten better, but he's definitely not the best. He's good though. Neve and Jenna were next, and they did the Black Swan dance, the Swan Lake dance. And it was just as good as last time. He got a perfect score last time, he got a perfect score this time. And I was honestly saying through the whole time, if this man does not win this show, I'm gonna be so mad. Now that we've all watched it, well, we'll get into that later. Justina and Sasha were next, and she did her first week dance again. And it was such a fun time to see someone do their week 1 dance and to do it again in week 11 in the finale. Like, I kind of wish that they would all do that. I think that they all should have to redo their first week dance, because then you're really able to see where they've come from throughout the process. But anyways, she was so good. She was having so much fun. Oh, I love watching her. The next round of dances was the freestyle dances, which this is what we all wait for throughout the whole season, right? And in between the two, I'm pretty sure it was in between the two dances when Derek danced, and he did his own little solo number, and they all kind of paid homage to a lot of what was going on this season. Like, I saw Carol Baskin's outfits and the Disney thing and the hats and the different props that he, kicked around and danced with and all this kinds of stuff. And it was just so cute. It was so good. Oh, I loved it. Love watching him. Starting out the freestyle round, Nelly and Daniela went first. And I was just like, wow. It was very different than what I thought it was going to be. It was very dancey. I think every single one of these freestyle dances were a whole lot more dancey than I expect from a freestyle. I expect a lot of flips and tricks and this and that. And these all had a lot of like very dancey centered choreography, which is good. It's a dance show. Duh. Anyway, so Nelly and Daniela went, and it was very different. It was really good. He did really good because obviously there's no rules. They can't really grade him or judge him on technicalities. So, you know, pretty much everybody gets a 10 in the freestyle round because there's no rules. Unless you fell flat on your face, I don't see how you would not get a 10. Anyway, Kaitlyn and Artem went next, and I was like, okay, entrance. She just came down on a swing, just came down from the rafters, and whew, I loved it. I loved it. I wanted to cry tears of joy for this girl in this dance. Like, oh, I got chills. I have loved watching Kaitlyn all season because she wanted this so bad. She has wanted to dance on this show for years. Oh, she was so good. So fun to watch. Neve and Jenna, they did a Singing in the Rain Gene Kelly performance, and loved it. Oh man, Jenna is just one of the top pros. I've really been able to watch her because I've been such a fan of her partner this year, and I see what everybody talks about, how she is just pristine at her job. Like, I don't think she could get any better. She's so good, and I feel like Neve had the best partner, and she had the best partner because Neve was really good. He loves to dance, and she is so good at dance, and it was just a match made in heaven. God, I loved watching them this season. Justina and Sasha were next, and I loved the beginning. I was like, yes, honey. Like, she's so just women empowerment and positive, and she just radiates it all over the place. And oh my God, I didn't know who she was before this started, but man, I loved watching her this season. I loved it. She's such a star. Nelly performed tonight, and it was so nice to finally see Nelly back in his element where he's comfortable and he's happy doing what he loves. Like, knocked it out of the park. And I also loved to see that Daniela and Pasha danced, you know, while he was doing his thing on the stage. It was so cool. It's just like a whole full circle moment to have him doing his thing and his partner dancing to his music. It was really cool to see. And then we start to get to the end of the show. And usually my finale episodes, if you also watch my Big Brother episodes, are just very short, sweet, and to the point. You know, there's not a whole lot to, you know, go on and on about other than to get to the end. So they did a lot of family messages at the end and friends and stuff, and I was just like, oh my God, this dude got me tearing up. Like, oh, so sweet. It was, I love watching that stuff. Anyway, so we get down to the results, and we had our 4 couples left, and Justina and Sasha were in 4th place. Nelly and Daniela got 3rd place. And then we get down to Neve and Jenna and Kaitlyn and Artem. They're who's left. And honestly, I hoped and figured that it would come down to these 2. I wanted it to because they were the most deserving couples to get 1st and 2nd place. But I honestly had a jaw drop moment. I was like, Kaitlyn and Artem won this season of Dancing with the Stars. Now, me personally, I wanted Neve to win, but I do look at it as she has wanted this for so long, and she was so genuine about being on the show and genuinely excited when she got the call to be on the show. And then when she got the partner that she wanted, which I think they did that on purpose, but when she got the partner she wanted, and it just like, it was really just such a cool thing to see. And I cannot wait to see what she says when she is done with all of the things that she's doing, to talk to the people and tell everyone like what she's really feeling, because you know they don't really get to talk to them at the end of the show. And so I'm just really happy for her. I was happy either way. I think it was a great ending to a pretty good season of Dancing with the Stars for, you know, what it was and what we could have during this time. And I'm grateful that we got the show. I am excited to see what they do next and see if there's any other changes after this kind of test run with the new host. I hope that they do some changes. I don't necessarily think Tyra doesn't need to be on the show, but I do think that they need to get her co-host. I think it would run a lot more smoothly, and I think it would be a whole lot better for the viewers to watch. So that's my 2 cents. That's what I think. We are at the end of our Dancing with the Stars recap journey. I really hope you enjoyed going through this season with me. I really had fun recapping and talking about it with you all. I will ask you one question, and please let me know. Do you have anything that you want to see from me? Do you have another show that you want me to watch and recap and chat about? I'd love to know. I love TV, obviously. And so please let me know. Give me some ideas. I'd love to watch some shows, new shows even, and chat with you guys about those shows. I would love to. But until then, we are still recapping Bachelorette, and we all saw a preview of Bachelor tonight, so I am a little excited about that. But anyway, I will see you guys next season, Dancing with the Stars. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, if you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed my recap on the finale. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram at @ActuallyRach so that you know when and what I'm doing next. Thank you again so much for watching. Bye.